When I first came out of high school, I worked at the co-op as in the store, just in a retail store environment. And I left the co-op and then I went to work for Bell Canada. And then I went on to work at a large retailer. I got to see the other side of how business operates, which is different from when I was at the co-op. So very early on, I guess there was a message being given to me. It's the value that co-ops place on the human being versus the dollar. That piece of it, I always thought was extremely important to me. The first manager at the co-op, Louis Casabon, was there from 1948 till 1974. And so I was just the second guy there, and I thought that was quite an accomplishment. In the early 1980s, we wanted to build a grain plant more in the center of the county, and we worked hard at that. So we built the Rochester grain plant. We started that in 1981. Today it's the largest inland and the fastest inland grain receiving elevator, I think, likely in Essex and Kent and probably Lambton counties. We were always able to keep our nose a couple nostrils above water, so we kept going. At that time, there was also one other independent co-op in our county. It was at an intersection in the road and needed to make a decision, and we purchased a Harrow Farmers Co-op. Somewhere late in the 1990s, we put together a company called Great Lakes Grain, and it merchandised the grain for ourselves and Orford Co-op and Norfolk Co-op at that time. The board at Pointe-aux-Roches and the board at Orford mandated the two managers, myself and Jim Campbell, to study and to see what would happen if the two cooperatives came together. And I understand it's working out great. About 4 years ago, they asked me whether I would serve as a director at the Caisse Populaire in Pointe-aux-Roches. So I said yes, I would. And as it happens, today I serve as their president of that board. It just appears that as you retire, you either need to learn how to say no, or there's a lot of opportunities that show up. And over the years, we've grown our farm operation as well, so it keeps me off the streets. And my brother-in-law and I farm together. We each own our own land sort of thing, but we share the equipment. I've only done what I like to do throughout my life, and so to be recognized at this point it's okay. It's great.